The Bible's core message, made clear. Welcome to the Bible Point. Have you ever experienced a moment in your life that seemed like nothing more than a coincidence? Such moments appear repeatedly in the book of Ruth. During the time of the Judges, when a famine struck the land of Israel as God's discipline, the household of Elimelek, a wealthy family from Bethlehem, abandoned their legal and moral responsibility to open their storehouses and help their poor neighbors. Instead, they sold their land and possessions and fled to Moab, seeking only to preserve their own lives. This decision meant fleeing to a land God had forbidden them to enter, refusing to accept his discipline and turning away from him. As a result, Elimelek died in Moab, and within 10 years of marrying local women, both of his sons also died there. Recognizing that all of this had occurred under God's discipline, Elimelek's wife Naomi repented and resolved to return to Bethlehem. Her daughter-in-law Ruth, concerned for her elderly mother-in-law returning alone, declared that Naomi's God would be her own God and chose to go with her. The two women who returned to Bethlehem faced desperate circumstances. The young Ruth went out to glean, and the Bible records that the field she happened to enter belonged to Boaz, a kinsman redeemer of Elimelek. And at that very moment, Boaz just happened to come to the field, notice Ruth, and make arrangements so that she could glean without disturbance. So she went out, entered a field and began to glean behind the harvesters. As it turned out, she was working in a field belonging to Boaz, who was from the clan of Elimelek. Just then Boaz arrived from Bethlehem. The Bible uses expressions such as by chance and just then, yet throughout the entire narrative of the book of Ruth, we come to understand that this event was God's providence. Through what appeared to be a chance encounter, the lives of Naomi and Ruth were restored. The Bible records many instances in which God guides his people through such chance and just-in-time events. In Genesis 24, Abraham's servant went to find a wife for Isaac and by chance arrived at a well. While he was praying, just then Rebekah appeared. This was God's guidance. In Jonah 1, when Jonah fled and was thrown into the sea, just then a great fish swallowed him. The Bible states that this fish was prepared by the Lord. In Acts chapter 8, the Holy Spirit led Philip to a desert road, and by chance an Ethiopian eunuch passing that way was just then reading Isaiah chapter 53, the prophecy concerning Jesus. This led Philip to preach the gospel to him, and the gospel was spread to Ethiopia. In this way, countless events that appear to human eyes to be mere coincidence or chance are, in fact, the providential work of God's guidance. Our lives are no different. God sometimes guides us by arranging chance encounters with certain people or leading us into just-in-time situations. He helps us through unexpected events and directs us along the path we need to take. This is precisely God's gracious hand, helping us when we are lost amid various difficulties and do not know which way to go. As demonstrated in the book of Ruth, God is not merely one who intervenes on the grand stage of human history, but one who providentially guides even the daily lives and small details of his chosen people. This truth brings great comfort to believers. God's eyes are always upon his people, guiding us onto the good path through coincidences and timely events, even when we are unaware. May we become saints who trust in such a God and live boldly,